Cute. And yeah, there's this slap shot move that this does. Shut up. That changes things a bit. I did not get a chance to warm up to that. Darkness comes and the night's begun. So, you know Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes.
Did you know he's an amazing singer?
Something like that.
Do you know Sting, right?
Sting?
Sting, wherever you come, wherever you go, I will be right here waiting for you. I think that's the song. Sting, like the dude. The singer?
No.
Wait, really? You've never heard of Sting?
No.
What even are you?
How do you live with yourself?
Dude, how do you... You Yankee! Anyway, so... point is, Robert Downey Jr., when he sings, he sounds a lot like Sting.
What is happening right now? You just pull anti-gravity out.
He just pulled the heart out of the planet and then sent it to the sky to rain down upon you. And also they're 2D. And then they turn 3D when they hit, so it's dumb. Makaruba, Makaruba. Oh, and I'm such a badass that everything just dies beneath me. What time is it?
It's 8:50.
8:50? How long have we been doing this for?
I'm gonna say like an hour.
Boom! Stop changing the attacks. Stop doing that. Oh dear! I only hit 4. Whatever. There's 4 of us. Well, there's 2 of us. Watch this. Finish him. Cut off his hand. Do you know what the penalty is for stealing? I've been looking all over for you. You're pretty cute.
Are you hitting on me?
Are you hitting on me? Oh dear. There's 2 of us here tonight. Chugga chugga choo choo, time to fight.
Oh, that was loud.
Yeah. So, I don't have enough room on my shelf for games anymore. And I recently picked up a bunch of Nintendo games so we can play them for the show. And since I had no place to put them, I stacked them up on my piano. And I knocked them down when I put my foot up there. Because we're using my footrest for the microphone. What did I miss? Did a star go out?
Yeah. I think they redid the texture of the sky map. Or something.
Oh, I missed it. Where's that key? He's like, what the fuck is it? I mean, should I not swear? Because it's like a Disney kids game, but it's my childhood. Or do you think it matters?
It doesn't matter.
I know, but
You're 19.
I'm ruining my own childhood. You.
Say your words.
You often reiterate my age.
Yes.
Why? I it's not a big deal, but why?
Because it's fact.
There's no reason to. Elliot, you're 27.
I'm 20.
He's not 27. He's 20.
Almost 21 though.
Oh, that's right. You're about to drink the beers. What are you gonna do on your 21st birthday? We're gonna go see how it go. Like, hey guys, let's go get drunk. Just kidding. We're going to GameWorks.
I imagine it's up to Brian.
Oh, Brian.
He went back to smoking, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So our friend Brian got a blood clot in his lung from smoking too much or something, and he went to the hospital and almost died. And he called us on camping. He's like, hey, I'm in the hospital. I'm gonna die soon. And we're like, no, you're not. We're not that lucky. Just kidding, Brian. We love you. But, did he say he wasn't gonna smoke again?
Yeah, he said he was never gonna smoke again, and
I need to stop smoking. This doctor told me I'm gonna die soon. I'm gonna quit smoking.
so he got himself like an e-cigarette, and he did that for maybe like 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
He probably saved himself quite a bit of money from not, smoking.
Dude,
cigarettes.
Alright, after I explain this, check this out. You can either go to the accessory shop first, or you can go to the second district first. And the second district first saves you time. That is all.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you always had to meet Sid.
Oh no, if you go, it prompts you to go to the accessory shop first, but you can proceed through the door after that text box anyway. And, then since you gotta go to the accessory shop anyway to meet Leon, then, it just kind of saves the trip. And, here you gotta kill 5 Heartless between here and the accessory shop for it to trigger the Leon event. Boom! It's 2, 3...
Come on.
Anyway, Brian.
Oh, Brian. So he had an e-cigarette for maybe like 2 weeks. Then like last weekend I visited his house, and there were like beer cans stacked on the counters. And I kind of missed the party.
Oh yeah.
So, and I knocked on his door like twice, and he wasn't answering. So
Knocking on Brian's door.
I just hung out in his apartment for like maybe an hour.
You just walk in?
Yeah, the door was unlocked.
That's Brian. The kid. You know, what if Sid was actually Sid in this game?
The actual Sid we know in Final Fantasy VII.
Who the fuck is in my shop?
Sit down and drink your goddamn tea.
Drink your goddamn tea! I'm not a kid, my name is Sora. Okay, chill the fuck out. Why the long faces? Where are we? He actually has like an old man voice. So, Gramps. Don't call me Gramps, my name's Sid. He doesn't have the gravel. He just has like
Does
an
he
old
speak
weak
in this
voice.
game?
Not in this game.
It's the second one?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 and in the movie he speaks.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure what you're talking about. It sure ain't your island. Except,
He's got quite some healthy hair for what's
I
kind of
know.
an old person.
What is he, like 50?
Yeah, I think so.
He's like 46. I don't know. If you ever run into trouble, you come to me. I'll kick his ass for you. Cool, Gramps. Thanks. We're friends.
We're friends, I think.
I think you're really old.
They'll come at you out of nowhere,
And they changed
Who are
his
you?
voice too
and they'll
In
keep
version?
on coming
in
at
Kingdom
you,
Hearts 2.
as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
Yeah, I like this version of his voice better because
But
it kind of
why?
sounded more
Why
chill.
would it choose a kid like you?
Hey. What's
Just
that
more like
supposed to
passive.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
You look like a predator, dude.
mean? There's no way you're getting this.
I'm gonna touch your keyblade.
All right, then have it your
It's
way.
not a word for penis.
This face looks a bit more gray. Maybe it's this more me.
You get the fuck away from me. Just kidding. Ow. Aerial attacks swing faster and they help block his attacks. And also, if you... I need to stop giving away my speedrun secrets. Dang it, I should have finished him! Cut off his head.
Now you're
Was this scene in the initial first game
Oh,
as well?
you're slipping,
Yeah.
Leon.
If you beat him. Did you ever beat him?
Yeah, I did once, twice, but I just remember Sora still falling to the ground first, then before
I
seeing
went
anything.
easy on him.
Well, if he beats you, then it's like,
looks like
he got his
things are
ass
worse
kicked,
than
so
we
he
thought.
falls.
Mhm.
A lot worse.
If you beat him, he's exhausted because he's never had to fight for his life before against a guy with a sword. And he's just exhausted.
Kind of a bad moment to pass out.
Yeah, I know. He's just...
You might just get killed right there.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't have a choice. If that was a Heartless, it would eat him.
I mean, for all he knows, he's probably just dreaming.
Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
And this wasn't in the...
No, it wasn't. But it explains where Riku went.
And he went to Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, he ended up on the other side of the galaxy. Like, literally, the opposite side of this galaxy.
See, he's got some head trauma, maybe?
What is this place?
Good luck getting up there, buddy.
And, you know, they... Okay, actually, I can think of a good reason why they didn't revoice him. But there's another argument behind that. I was thinking... So, they revoiced a bunch of the cutscenes for, 358 over 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And, sad thing about that is Quentin Flynn, who voices Axel, doesn't talk quite as suave, and his speech patterns aren't quite as cool as they were when he talks normally. They're just like him talking like a normal person.
Gosh, there's nobody
But,
here.
I was wondering why they didn't like
Spooky.
voice that part, but it's because they're older now. The argument against that is David
Excuse me?
Gallagher's voice.
Did the king send you?
It's Rapunzel. Just kidding. It's Eris, but it's voiced by whoever voices Rapunzel. And they should have kept that voice for Kingdom Hearts 2.
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up.
David Gallagher's voice aged much better than Haley Joel Osment's and Hayden Panettiere's.
You okay?
So he probably could have
I
revoiced that
guess.
part anyway.
Those creatures that attacked
And then
you
maybe,
are
like,
after the Keyblade.
Pitch shifted it or something.
But it's your heart they really want.
Because
you
you
wield
will
the
my
Keyblade.
Kruba.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie. Kyrie?
I'm still
Who are you
disappointed
talking
they
about?
didn't have
I'm
an
the
older
great
Sora
ninja
model
Yuki.
for 3D.
Kingdom Hearts 3D?
Yeah, Dream Drop Distance.
I think you might have overdone it,
In
Squall.
older? What do you mean?
Like older, like as in Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's Leon.
Like the Sora.
Like older Sora.
Yeah.
Keyblade.
They did.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They had like the
we
Sora
had to get it away
1
from you
model
to shake off those
from
creatures.
the first game.
It turns out that's how they
Oh,
were
you mean
tracking
as in like play through the whole
It was the
game?
only way to
Yeah.
conceal your heart.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see.
But it won't work.
Yeah, they
for
had the
long.
baby-faced
Still hard to believe.
Rechain of Memories model.
All people
Yeah.
are the chosen one.
I'm like, they did have the Kingdom Hearts 2 model in there at that one part.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, at the one
I suppose beggars
And that
can't
actually
be
made me
choosers.
really happy, because I'm like,
Why don't you
dude,
start
it's like I'm
making
playing Kingdom
sense?
Hearts 2 on my 3DS,
What's going on
except
here?
I'm not really.
Okay. You know there are many other
Rapunzel,
worlds out
you are
there
beautiful.
besides your castle in this town, right?
This is before she turns blonde.
They're supposed to be
Actually, no, this is
secret.
after she turns
They've
dark-haired,
been secret
and her hair grows
because
out a
they've
little
never
bit.
been connected
Eris?
until now.
Yes, Eris is Rapunzel.
When the
Oh.
Heartless came,
She got the big green eyes, too.
everything changed.
All those days chasing down a
Heartless?
daydream.
The ones who attacked
You've seen Tangled,
you,
right?
remember?
Yeah, your sister made me watch
Those
it.
Okay,
without
you know what I'm
hearts.
talking about. Rapunzel
The darkness
is,
in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
Demi Lovato?
And there is
Is
darkness.
that... No, it's not
Within
Demi
every
Lovato,
heart.
is it?
Hey,
Because-
Look
have
it
you
up.
heard of someone named Ansem?
Please don't be Demi Lovato.
And Sam?
He
Tang...
was studying the Heartless.
Gold.
He recorded all of his findings
Tangled
in
2?
a very detailed report.
Yeah, there's probably a sequel coming out.
I hope they don't
Could
break
we
it.
see
They
it?
will.
Its pages are scattered everywhere. Too many worlds.
Mandy Moore. Wait,
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Mandy
Yes.
Moore. Who
Those
even
were
is
my
Mandy Moore?
thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Oh, Mandy
That's
Moore,
right.
you're pretty.
The Keyblade.
She's pretty looking.
So, this
I
is
think.
the key.
Exactly.
She's kind of pretty.
The Heartless have great fear
How old is she?
of the Keyblade.
So, I don't know.
That's why they'll
25?
keep coming after you, no matter what.
I don't know.
Well, I didn't ask for
Wait,
this.
25.
The
6,
Keyblade
7.
chooses its master,
Eh?
and it chose
I
you.
don't know. She's not that old.
So, tough
But anyway,
luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my
anyway,
room.
Mandy Moore voices Rapunzel
minute.
and
What
Eris
happened
in
to my
this
home?
game.
My island. Riku.
And after I found that out, I'm
Kyrie.
like, ooh,
know
it's my
I
other
really
favorite
don't know.
Disney movie in my Kingdom Hearts game, and I didn't even know it.
And what, she was like 18 when she voiced that?
Probably.
Probably like,
Holy crap, you're
18.
right. If she's 28, this was like 11 years ago.
yeah,
Maybe even 12 because like pre-production.
16. So,
16, 17 when she voiced Dude! Oh, and by the way, another speedrunning thing. You need to talk to Yuffie, and then do the chest and talk to Leon, or you can just talk to Leon twice. And it'll trigger the cutscene to go outside. But I need these. I don't actually, but I'm gonna get them anyway. Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. Sooner or later, you know I'll be there. Prepare yourself. I'm ready. And then Kim Possible is Yuffie.
Yuffie, go!
Is that what the reskin is?
Yuffie!
Color?
Oh yeah, the palette swaps.
Sora, let's go.
Yeah, the soldier has a yellower tint to him.
This doesn't really even seem like a palette swap. It's more like a color change.
Like a hue shift.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
kind of bothers me more than anything.
Yeah.